Hey everybody, Pastor JC here. How's your day going today? I hope you're having a good one. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. If you've just been trying to make it through the week, I've got good news for you. You are halfway there. Just keep going. Just keep moving forward. Just keep doing the things you know you're supposed to do, and you will get to the end of this week. I promise you that. Hey, good morning, Misty. Good to see you on here. Hope you're doing well today. Hope the family is all doing well. Good morning, Sharon. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in and joining us today. And there may be others who jump on here soon, but I just wanted to come into your world for just a few moments on this Wednesday and just remind you about honor. You know, as we have been going through this week, I've made mention on a couple of occasions that it is National Police Officer Week. And it's a week where we acknowledge and recognize and honor those who protect and those who serve. And I'm reminded of a passage of scripture today in Romans chapter 13, verse 7, that basically tells us to render unto those that which they are due. If they are due taxes, give them their taxes, whatever. But in the end, it says, to him whom honor is due, render honor. And today I want to honor all of our law enforcement officers. I want to honor you. Because I know many times you get a bad rap. We see so much in the media about the 1% of law enforcement officers who maybe are corrupt or violent or racist or whatever. We see that 1% and it gets blown way out of proportion. But today I want to remind you that there are many, many good men and women in blue who are doing fantastic work in our communities. And, you know, it's not all about them chasing criminals and writing tickets and doing all of that. Over this last week, I read of a news article of a police officer who pulled over this guy because he was speeding. And when the police officer got to the window to get his driver's license and registration, he realized that there was a young child in the car who was not buckled in, and there was no car seat in sight at all. And the police officer was starting to write him a ticket for speeding, for not having his child buckled in. And the police officer asked him to explain. And the man told him, he said, I'm a single dad. I lost my job several months ago. I'm doing the best I can just to put food on the table. The car seat I had broke. I have no money to buy another car seat, and I don't know how I'm going to pay this ticket. And as the article went on, it was heart-stirring because the police officer, not only did he not write this man a ticket, this police officer told the man, follow me. And he took the man to Walmart, and he bought the man, out of the police officer's own pocket, he bought the man a car seat for his child. He bought the man clothes and shoes for the man and his child. And he bought the man a month's worth of groceries to put food on his table out of his own pocket. And as I got to thinking about that, I thought, you know, these men and women in blue, these law enforcement officers, they're not just out there looking to arrest criminals. They're out there serving our community. They're out there doing good and benefiting in our community and people in our communities in incredible ways. And many times they never get noticed for those things. There are things that many of our law enforcement officers, good men and women, do behind the scenes that the community never sees or hears about or knows. And yet they do them with the heart of a servant. And so today I want you to honor a law enforcement officer. Pray for them. Pray for their protection. Pray that God would continue to provide for them. And that as they go about doing good, that the Lord would keep them safe and protected. I have several individuals in my life who are in law enforcement or are retired from law enforcement. For a couple of years, I served as a chaplain for the police department here in Titusville. So I got kind of a behind the scenes look at what our police officers go through. I got to ride with them in their vehicles for hours as they patrolled, sometimes overnight. I've been on scene with them as they have worked a crime scene, or worked someone who committed suicide, or parents who lost a child, and have watched as they've had to do their job in the midst of all of that grief. And those things are never recognized or honored. But today, I want to honor all of those who serve with the Titusville Police Department, with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, all of you. For our 911 dispatchers, man, we have no idea what they come in contact with and what they have to hear every single day. So pray for them today. Pray for them. Tonight at Crossroads, we're going to be praying for them as well. And tonight at Crossroads, just as a quick reminder, I don't know if you've been watching the news lately, but the nation of Israel is under severe attack. And it's a plot of the enemy. And I'm calling on America to rise up and pray for the nation of Israel. I'm calling our elected officials and our representatives to speak out against these attacks on Israel. America needs to support Israel. We need to pray for Israel. So today, as you're praying, pray for our police officers. Pray for our law enforcement officers. Pray for our 911 dispatchers. Pray for our first responders in whatever capacity they work. And pray for the nation of Israel. I love you today. Give honor to whom honor is due. I hope to see you tonight at Crossroads at 7. Take care.